Hi, my name is Bill Semf, and I'm going to be talking about how I've been using M in Oslo modeling projects for a few of my latest software development efforts. One of them includes a video management system, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you how I modeled my video entities using SQL Server modeling. Now, to get started, you'll need to download the SQL Server Modeling SDK from the Microsoft Download site. And that will give you the Oslo library project. I'm going to make a new project called Modeling Screencast. And it's going to open a project with an M file in it. Now, if you're not familiar with M, go to msdn.microsoft.com/data, and you'll learn as much as you can. It was this version was released in the last last PDC. I'm sorry. And it provides a lot of these modeling features. Wait just a second while it creates the project Modeling Screencast here. And there's our model here. So we're going to start by creating a new model, a new type. I have videos in categories. So I'm going to make a new type called category. I'm going to have a category ID here. It's an integer. And I'm going to direct that to be an auto number field. And then I'm going to have the category. Let's call this a description instead. Okay, and that's going to be a text field. And we'll clean up some of this extra space here. And then we'll say we're going to define a collection type called categories. It's made up of category, where identity is category ID. Oops. And one of the cool things about this, I'm going to move the identity statement up here. That will also work. The nice thing about M is that we can put our sample data right in here. So I can say category 1 here, for instance, and then tell it that the description is intro. Let's say, whoops, how did I mean to do that? It's intro videos. And then close that out. And then we'll make another one too. And that'll be it for the categories type. We need to put commas between list items. You can see I had a little piece there, and notice it figured out that I misspelled category ID here. There, that's good. Now we need a new type called video. So we'll add a type here, right? And rather than boring you with my typing, I'll copy some. I'll copy my values into here, my members, and then what we'll do is we'll put the identity statement in here. Right, like this. Now I can make a collection type here and attach it or relate it to categories by saying I want a collection of, I want a type of videos that is a collection of video where value dot category. Okay, you see the category type right here. Right, we want that value dot category is in categories, which we've defined up above, and we want that to be a multiple, so we'll put the star there. And then we can once again define some data. I'll again copy and paste and spare you my typing. Drop a couple of videos in there. Okay, check and make sure we don't have any problems. Fine, good. Now, we'll need to give a database for this. So I need to go over here and do properties. Okay, and you'll notice that we have an M deployment property. So we need to make a database connection string for this. This is a new database, so I'll need to go in. It's using Microsoft SQL Server already. I want it to use the local instance. And I'm going to make a new database name called modeling screencast. I seem to have spelled that properly, so we're good to go there. There, now I have a database to deploy to, so I should be able to right-click on the project and select deploy. Now, what deploy is going to do is it's going to generate the T-SQL out of the M statement, which is pretty exciting in a lot of different ways. M is kind of a better T-SQL, a better EDMX, and it's more understandable, easier to write. You can see we did a lot of stuff under the covers here that would have been very difficult doing T-SQL. Okay, our deploy succeeded, so we should be able to go to Server Explorer here and say add a connection for me. I don't want that, I want this. See, Microsoft SQL Server. I want it in local, and I want a modeling screencast, and it'll open up a thing for me, and we click here, and oh, look at all these tables. Well, see, part of Oslo is the SQL the repository, SQL repository. We're not going to get into that today, but it's an enterprise repository for writing large-scale applications. So it goes in every database, but you can see here, here's categories, and here's videos here. And we can go into videos. I'm sorry. You can go into videos. There we go. Show table data. And if everything worked well, you'll be able to see our sample data in the table ready for us to start coding against.